these are the 5 things, everyone. Type in that 5 with me. Type in that 5 with me. All right. Woo. Okay. So, number 1 thing, right? I would personally recommend to set 1 cheat meal instead of cheat days. Now, why? You know, most of us have this thing like, you know what? I'm gonna eat clean for 5 days, and I'm gonna cheat on 2 days. Now, tell me, have you ever experienced before that weekend comes where your cheat days, or maybe some of you the cheat days are weekdays, whichever case. Before that cheat day comes, you have cravings ready. How many of you have experienced that before? Type in there yes, or raise your hands on the camera, let me see. Okay, thank you everyone. That is what I love about this amazing community of Mark Leong Club members. When you all look at the chat here, all of us would then know that, okay, I'm not the weird one out. All of us share the same challenge. So instead of following those part where, okay, I'm going to set 2 cheat days, and you know that time when your craving comes, it's like, oh my God, I want to give up, okay, I'm going to eat lah, screw it, I'm going to eat it lah. You know, that's where diets fail. That is where your routine fails. So what I suggest is that out of your 3 meals, pick 1 meal that if you really feel like you wanna cheat, right, take that meal. Then make sure you eat 2 meals clean. Alright? So, but if you're gonna do that, don't make that 7 days affair. At least do that 3 days in a week. That's it. Nothing more. Because the moment you allow that to take place more than 3 days a week, it becomes a habit. So instead of you have cheat meals, you become cheater. You cheat every meal. Every day. Jialat also. So that one is another problem. Okay? So this is strategy number 1. Now, strategy number 2, standby healthy swap alternatives. So earlier I've already given you guys your savory and sweet alternative, right? Make sure you guys, like this weekend, you know, you're at home, prepare some of those amazing fries. You can keep up for up to a week, right? You put it in an airtight container, right? Prepare some of those delicious ice cream. You can freeze it so that when you have that craving, you can eat it. The problem is this. When you have that craving and you want to eat, you got to spend 30 minutes making it. Guess what happens? You go down to the supermarket, you go and buy. Agree or not? Right? And we fail. So what I stand by at my house is that I already stand by every of the potential alternatives that I want to turn to when I want to. And why? So that I don't have guilt conscious. I don't, I want to eat lah. Right? You go eat, then after that, I feel bad. I start pressing my stomach, look at my stomach, do this. You're laughing, right? Very common all the time. Then some people keep beating their stomach as though you think what kung fu, you beat your stomach can shrink. Cannot lah, right? So, plan this, right? Third strategy, ensure sufficient daily amount of protein intake. Very important, my friends. Protein curbs hunger. Now, I'm not suggesting that you go and pump up your meat intake, but from your plant-based protein. Very critical, right? So what I do, I pump my smoothies with hemp seeds, right? I pump it with avocados. I pump it with all the amazing source of protein, right? So that I feel more full, right? Because again, craving starts to happen when you start to go into hunger mode. Fourth strategy, this is a midday craving fix. This is very powerful and simple solution. All right, let's focus here, guys. Now, this is what you will need, all right? This is what you will need. Let's bring down the slides here. Now, you only need a handful of mint leaves, all right, which I'm sure all of you could find in your market, right, or your supermarket. Fresh mint leaves, not dehydrated mint leaves, just a handful of them. All you got to do is rinse it with water. Do not totally wash it off, right? Because what you want is that you want to have all the essential oils. Now, I will usually break them, okay? Usually you can also chop them up if you want to, okay? And I will put it into my glass and I'll pour in warm water. Not boiling water, but just warm water, all right? Now, and when you do that, you do not want to be boiling your mint leaves together with the water because it is the same concept that applies when you're brewing tea, right? When you're brewing your chrysanthemum. Why? Because you do not want to kill the nutrients in there. Now, what mint leaf does is that it releases these incredible essential oils that is really, really good to curb our cravings. It will basically make you feel fuller, all right? And of course, the essential oils also help you to remove bad breath. Right? So there are many other amazing, great health properties and benefits to mint tea. All right? So I don't buy those tea bags because you could be buying the wrong choice of tea bags. You may be ending a lot of nonsense. Just get fresh mint leaves. This is how easy it is to make. How many of you think you can do this? Type in there yes if you think you can do this. Okay? All right. Thank you. All right. So that's it. Okay? Smells really, really good. All right? So that is how you guys do this. Right? So this is strategy number what? 4. Midday, when you're starting to feel very hungry, tired, this is where this is going to give you that fix. Because if you don't fix this, the midday crisis is going to end up having you to eat a lot for dinner, right? So you wanna settle that craving. Jane Mary is asking, can you use peppermint leaves? Yes, you can as well. All right, and in fact, yeah, like Val mentioned here, it's very, very easy to grow. I'm sure all of you could easily grow them, at your balcony, behind your house. Perfect. Now, strategy number 5. Consume healthy fats in the morning. This is something that most people are not aware of. Guys, please write down what are the healthy fats here. Coconut oil. You can take a teaspoon in the morning. All right. You can put it into your drinks. Healthy fats like olive oil. Healthy fats like even your fish fats. All right. This is one great way to manage your whole day of craving. And the first thing when you do this in the morning, it helps you to curb your hunger by noon. So you won't feel like you just have a lot of cravings and you just want to go around eating everything else. All right. So this is what I will usually do, right, to curb my hunger, to manage my cravings. These are the 5 very simple and very powerful strategies that any one of us can apply.